It's a podcast, baby. You know what that means. Be yourself, be natural, be free. Just let it all hang out. Jodie's been running by that theme for her entire life, but particularly during Fringe time, why not?
Yeah. Well, I wore a dress to the Fringe and I didn't wear a bra because I thought, oh, no, that's just going to look stupid. And then my 6-year-old niece called me out very loudly in front of everybody.
To which the reaction I would have thought was a whole bunch of ladies who went, Here, sister, me too.
Any woman alive will tell you the best moment of their day is when you walk in your front door and you take your bra off. It's amazing.
A lot of husbands that enjoy that moment as well, I think.
It's very liberating.
Are You Schnitting Me? Nice little version of that this morning. 2 stories, one truth, one absolute furphy. I just went back to the farm days where I befriended a steer, which is a cow. So who would have thought?
You love going back to the farm. You love your farm stories.
There's a lot of stories from back in the day when we were farmers. Used to ride this steer around. Sounds like a lie, though, doesn't it?
It does sound like a lie. But who's to say?
Who's to say?
Akmal Saleh also dropped by to talk all things Shane Warne in the jungle. Very interesting stuff, Andrew Hayes.
Yeah, I can't believe how many shifts and turns and directions we went with Akmal, but such is the man with such a vast mind of his.
Exactly right.
All right, enjoy. Be safe. Take care of each other. This is the podcast. Welcome. Congratulations.
I reckon every family has got that one kid that just gets adult humour, right? They're only 6 or 7, but they get it and they will use it as their weapon of choice. So in our family, that person is my niece. Her name's Elise, or as my 3-year-old likes to call her, Lucy. And she is our Lucy. So we took all the kids in to see the circus on the weekend, which was absolutely awesome. Yeah, we met the ringmaster last week. His name is Magnus.
Magnus the Magnificent with his magnificent moustache.
So I've also since discovered that he does the adults-only magic show completely naked. So that puts a different spin on the photo that I had with him and Harper, my 3-year-old, after the show, doesn't it? Come here, Magnus.
I thought Magnus was completely wholesome.
So did I. The show's wholesome. Anyway, back to our Lucy. Our Lucy was in the garden with me. We were all getting something to eat and drink, and we were all standing around. There were a lot of people in there, a lot of people, when she very, very loudly says to me, and she's got a little accent because they grew up in Dubai, she goes, Auntie Jodie, you're not wearing a bra. And I wasn't.
She's just keeping it real.
Yeah. I was like, thank you for pointing that out to the hundreds of Fringe goers who are in earshot. Lucy. And I wasn't wearing a bra because it's Fringe and you can let things hang out, can't you?
Exactly right. You're a free spirit.
Yes.
And everyone needs to know this sort of information. Bless kids in their honesty.
13, 24, 10. When have you been humiliated by a small child? Let's do this morning.
Embarrassing kids stories.
Yeah, I was just saying my little niece, who's only about 6, dropped a truth bomb at the Fringe the other day in front of several hundred Fringe goers and just loudly pronounced, Auntie Jodie, you're not wearing a bra. And I wasn't.
And everyone thought, well, that's interesting information to know.
Isn't it? So we're talking embarrassing kids on 13, 24, 10, and this is your chance to jump on Nova's Red Room exclusive ticket list. Let's go to Ellen from Gawler East. Hey, Ellen.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Good. When did a small child completely embarrass you?
So when my eldest was 18 months old, he decided to dack me in the middle of Woolies.
That is amazing. There's so much, quite literally, to uncover here. How good of a job did he do at dacking you?
Oh, like all the way down to the ankles, like in typical mum attire, just your trackies and your top, just trying to get through the shopping experience with an 18-month-old. And he desperately wanted to walk next to me, so he ended up going behind me and just fully dacked me.
So everything completely exposed?
Undies still on, luckily.
No.
But, not the prettiest of undies, though.
Who's wearing the good undies to Woolies, though? Ellen?
Exactly.
Oh, that's amazing.
There you go. Who was around? Did you take a quick look around? Did someone notice? And I know if I was in that situation, you pretend you don't see, but you do.
That's right. So, yeah, did a quick look around. Yeah, there was a nice aisle full of people that just kind of stood and stared, and it was like, oh, God. So quickly pull up your pants and just walk on as if nothing's happened.
Yeah. I don't know why I want to know this, but what aisle were you in at the time?
I think it was down the pasta aisle, actually, to be quite honest with you. Don't get getting some pasta.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There we go. It's just kids keeping us honest, which is completely fine. Abby in Salisbury. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, thanks.
I just want to know when you got humiliated by a small child, Abby.
Well, it wasn't actually myself that got humiliated, but I humiliated my parents. When I was about 2 or 3, I went to daycare one day and told my daycare teachers that my dad had a big willy.
Yes.
I have a brother that obviously is only a couple years older than me, so in comparison, it must have, been bigger than his.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I'm mortified.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, that's crazy. I'm still waiting for Henry to tell his teachers that, but he's not.
No.
So I don't really understand.
Well, maybe he so monkey see, monkey do. He can only deal with what he knows.
Kids are so truthful, aren't they?
Book for Holiday U this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holiday, more daring, relaxed, and sometimes a bit more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If it's Aussie for travel.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge.
This is so juicy.
Jodies Juice.
For those playing along at home too, producer Zoe she says Toblerone too. So there we go.
I got a feeling she just felt bad for you.
No, I think, there was no support on air, but that's all right. It's fine. Hey, what about this? Adelaide AFLW captain Chelsea Randall and two-time Crows premiership player Mariana Rečić have announced their engagement. So they shared a photo of Randall pointing to a diamond ring on her finger in a joint Instagram post Sunday afternoon, and the image was captioned, "It's a big yes," accompanied by love heart and ring emojis.
Oh, that's really nice. Two very, very good people.
I really love these two. And did you know they got together right before they went on The Amazing Race?
Yes, and I'd imagine as well that going on something like that is a real relationship tester.
Yeah,
like
right.
Moving house.
Yes, right off the bat.
If you can get through that, you can get through anything.
Oh, good on those two. And also, congratulations to Port Adelaide AFL star Jeremy Finlayson and Kelly Gardner. They're newlyweds as well. They tied the knot at Tennyson Beach on the weekend after she was delivered some pretty devastating health news.
Yeah, gorgeous photos as well on Instagram.
Oh, she looks stunning. That dress is out of this world. She looks beautiful. Now, Dan left maths last night after bragging about how attractive his ex was on a butt dial call. You across all of this drama?
I do have some question marks on the validity of the butt dial.
It seems to be very clear audio would be my thing for a butt dial.
I mean, it's just crazy. It was one of those things that they managed to do a butt dial and it was so clear.
Yeah.
And the cameras were capturing everything. It's just... I mean, all the TV guides, everything came together at the right moment, didn't it?
Didn't they? It was almost like it was orchestrated.
What? That's that? No way. That'd be ridiculous.
What do you do? Like, if Cara butt dials you, because if Greg butt dials me, I'll listen in just to make sure he's not having an affair or something.
If I get butt dialed and I know, or if I answer the phone, I'm listening.
Yeah, same.
Yes. And look, 0400 919 919. Just admit it. You do as well.
Yeah.
Everyone listens for a little bit because you just wanted to see, unless it's something boring or you know that nothing's going on, you're listening in for a little bit.
Totally. Just want to catch my husband out if he's cheating on me. That's the reason I listen.
And then he's like talking about golf or something.
I know.
Or he's talking about some sport and you're like, bored.
Boring.
Ding.
This isn't boring. A year after Will Smith smacked him on the Academy Awards stage, Chris Rock has finally given his rebuttal in a very forceful stand-up special streamed live on Netflix, and he did not hold back. Have a listen.
But everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. Will Smith, his wife was her son's friend. Everybody in the world called him a and who's he hit? Me. That is some
We were waiting for this for a long time.
Oh, we have been. And then I nearly fell off my chair last night when I was watching Channel 7 News. And I think Mike Smithson was reading your news last night, and I heard this.
Fair enough. Rock says he's not a victim and accused Will Smith's wife, Yada Pinkett Smith, of starting the whole drama.
There you go. Good stuff. Just the exotic version of Jada.
Can you check with Smith, though, please, if Yada is Jada's cousin?
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hayesy on Miss Daysey.
Monday, Rev the engine up, get it nice and warm. Let's go for a trip. I'm driving. Where do you want to go?
Memory lane, thanks.
Okay, coming up.
Toot toot.
6th of March. Let's take a little trip and we'll start in 1972. Shaquille O'Neal was born in New Jersey. Today's his 51st birthday. The big Aristotle.
Oh, the big shack attack.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
I watched Shaq's documentary the other day.
It's good.
It's fun to watch because he's a huge character, not just physically, but an unbelievable character. But also, he was so dominant back in the day. Don't you dare forget that, Jodes.
I would never would.
I mean, from Orlando to LA and then his little trip to Phoenix, it's just quite a journey. 1912, Oreo, an American cookie, was introduced in America. I love Oreos
Do you?
so much.
I don't think I've ever tried one.
Get out. Out.
Sorry.
Get out.
Sorry.
Sorry, what's going on?
That's outrageous.
Full rank here.
Okay. Well, you bring me in some Oreos and I'll eat them.
Okay.
No, I
On.
won't. That's funny. Too many carbs.
So you give them milk and then drink the milk afterwards.
See ya.
All right? So it's 2023. Grow up, Jodie. Start eating Oreos.
You love some parties at your house, don't you?
Oh, we do.
Get out the Oreos!
Is it a special occasion? Sure is, babes. 64, Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, of course, absolutely iconic.
Why do you insist on being called Muhammad Ali now? That's the name given to me by my leading teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's my original name. That's a black man name. Cassius Clay was my slave name. I'm no longer a slave. What does it mean? Muhammad means worthy of all praises, and Ali means most high.
It's a cool name, isn't it? Cassius Clay.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
A good ring to it. 2018, the world's oldest message in a bottle found in WA, thrown from German ship Paula 132 years ago. That was in 1886. Can you guess what the message said?
What did it say?
It said, "Hey, future me, eat your vitamin C, otherwise you'll get scurvy." Or something like that. 2020, American rapper Lil Uzi Vert.
Who?
Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, I don't know about
That's
that.
it, isn't it? His second album, Eternal Attack, tops the Billboard charts upon its release.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't ever lie.
Good stuff, Lil Uzi.
Hello, little Lucy speaking.
He's growing up so fast too.
Not Lil.
Soon it'll just be Uzi. He'll drop the little. The number one song on March 6 in 2012 was Ass Back Home by Gym Class Heroes.
Oh, can I remember it? How's it go?
Left the keys under.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Get your ass back.
Oh, there we go.
You have you listen to this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going or when you're coming.
I wish I was schnitting you with that, but that was a true story. Like, what were us young men thinking?
Why doesn't anyone want to see Marin and Stimpy's? Why don't they?
Stevie, you eat it.
Are you schnitting me? 2 stories. One truth, one lie. Up for grabs, a $100 Schnitthaus voucher.
Yes. Would you like me to go first?
Yes, please.
Well, back in the day when I was working at another radio station and I wasn't working at Channel 10, I got offered a job at your establishment round there at Channel 7.
Really?
Could have ended up working together.
Okay, well, this is where I hound you for details. Yeah, we could have been workmates at Channel 7. We're talking, what, sport, news, or even, what, Today Tonight?
Today Tonight.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Remember the absolute powerhouse that Today Tonight was?
Yeah. And
You
the
could
boss...
have teamed up with Rosanna.
I could have been presenting news on Channel 7 with Rosanna by now. No, that never would have happened.
Is that how you see things? Just a real sliding doors moment, was it?
God, imagine me doing serious news from the desk.
Okay.
Did you take me seriously?
Yeah, well, in a way. So hang on. So what happened?
So I said no.
Why?
Too much.
Too much to take on.
Yeah. Plus, I've always got a place in my heart for beautiful Channel 10, the 10 network.
Right.
I'm a little bit too loyal like that.
Okay. Also, money talks.
All right, what you got?
Okay, that's unbelievable. Could have been workmates.
Yeah.
By the way, though, Today Tonight doesn't exist anymore, so maybe you made the right move by staying at 10.
I do have some friends who were moved on from today tonight. Anyway, they're in a better place now.
Okay. Look, that's very, very believable.
Yep.
My story to you is obviously, I've said a couple of times that I grew up on the farm.
Yep.
So, amongst everything that we had, which was sheep, crop and a few other things. We had horses as well. That we had a cattle feedlot.
Right.
So basically, big pen, put them in there. You fatten them up, and then I don't know what happens after that. I think they just go live their lives out.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
They just go off and they're content in their own little paddock.
They just go out and live out their dreams, I assume.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And the first time we had a feedlot, I was in primary school, and there was a... This is going to sound strange, but there was a cow that I got quite close to, and they were numbered. So his name was 29 because he was number 29.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to the point where I could not only pat this thing, this big beast, that I used to be able to ride him around.
Shut up.
I promise you, I'd be able to ride him around.
Okay.
Anyway, the day came where we had to effectively send him off to the market, and this big beast, he was a big drought master. He went off to the markets. Dad was basically about to exit the yards over in Wagga Wagga. And this thing came up behind through all the rest of the cattle and started nudging him from behind for a pat.
Don't do this.
So Dad, it absolutely touched him in a soft spot, and he ended up hiring a truck to take him back to the farm, 100 k's north of Wagga.
Wow.
And he lived out the rest of his days on the property.
That's so wholesome.
It is wholesome, isn't it?
Oh, 29, you're back.
Oh, 29. And then he only died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I reckon he weighed close to 2 tons. He was a big, big boy.
Oh, dear. Okay. 13 24 10. Who's telling a true story? Who's telling a lie this morning?
All right. Good morning to you, Hayley.
Hey, how are you both?
Going very well, thanks. How's your Monday going?
Oh, lovely. Beautiful sunny day.
Very nice. All right, Hayley, who do you think is telling porcupines, and who do you think
You know what, Jodie, I think you're telling the porcupines Hayesy's story's way too cute to not be true.
Cute, isn't it?
Oh, no.
So cute.
Oh, no. What if it's a big old lie? Okay.
Well done, Hayley.
Very nice, Hayley.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been courted by another network, another TV network. I never will, I don't think.
There's a bit in that.
Oh, well done, Hayley.
Thank you.
$100 Schnitthouse voucher coming your way.
Oh, nice. Thanks very much.
Have a great week.
Very good stuff. We're not shitting you. Schnitthouse Australia serves the best schnitzels made fresh daily with authentic golden, classic or celiac-friendly breadcrumbs. Hilton Golden Grove and O'Halloran Hill. So there you go. I'm still picturing you at the desk presenting a little Today Tonight story.
No. Never happened.
Jodie and Hayesy, dead or alive?
Sometimes death is fun. You can put it into the form of a game.
Yeah.
When there's coffees on the line.
I mean, mortality. And giggles, am I right?
Producer Zoe, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. How are we today?
Very well, thank you.
You know what? Because we're alive.
We are alive. Yeah. Live every day like your last, etc. Same drill as always. Tell you some celebrities' names, bios. You tell me if they're dead or alive. First up, Luke Perry.
Okay, you don't have to worry about me. No more guns.
That's a relief.
You were right. Being armed and dangerous is not going to solve all my problems.
Boy Luther Luke Perry III, an American actor. He became teen idol for playing Dylan McKay on the Fox television series Beverly Hills 90210. From 1990 to 1995, and again for the reprise up until 2000. He also starred as Fred Andrews on the CW series Riverdale, born October 1966. Dead or alive, Jodie?
I reckon he died.
He certainly died in 8 seconds. Remember that?
No.
That was one of his movies where he was a cowboy and he was going away from the bull, and the bull just charged him and bang, got him from behind.
Right. What about in the real world?
Horned him right in the back.
Yeah, right. Okay.
What do you think, Hayesy?
You hate it when a cow rams you from behind, Hayesy.
Worst thing ever, especially when you don't know it's coming. There was no consent whatsoever. He is dead. Unfortunately,
you're both right. Yeah.
I don't think it was that long ago.
It was not that long ago. He died in March 2019, quite unexpectedly. It was a bit of a sad one for especially the Riverdale community, who had a bit of a cult following with.
Yeah, Luke Perry as well, famous for playing the role of a school student, even throughout the ages in his 40s.
That's accurate, very accurate. All right, well, 1-1.
Yep.
Next up, Stephen King.
What about you? Do you get nightmares?
Pass them on. It's sort of like passing a gallstone.
Right.
Just pass them on to other people. And
so you give nightmares, but you yourself sleep fine.
It's more blessed to give than receive, Conan.
Stephen Edwin King, an American author of horror, supernatural fiction, suspense, crime, science fiction, and fantasy novels. King created classic horrors like It, The Shining, Carrie, and Misery. Born September 1947, dead or alive?
Right. Okay. You go first, Jodes.
I'm going to say he's alive.
I'm going to say absolutely he's alive. He's 44, of course, 193 games for Geelong, 47 for St Kilda. Geelong Premiership player, 2007, All-Australian in 2000. Absolutely, Stephen King is well and truly alive. I think he's still in the coaching system.
Wrong, Stephen King.
So the horror one. Yeah. What do we think about the one I'm referring to? Dead or alive?
Well, if he is dead, he deserves a really, really outrageous, horrible death, doesn't he, man? Some of the stuff that he penned, you're like, oh, what's going on in there, Stephen?
That's right.
What's going on in that dark, twisted mind of yours?
Mate, just dead or alive.
I'm going to say that Stephen King is no longer with us.
Incorrect. He's alive.
Oh.
Jodie for taking the lead. It is 2-1 to Jodie.
Big tough 2-1.
Yeah. Let's see how this next one goes. Remember, coffee's on the line. Slash. Saul Hudson, better known as Slash. A British-American musician best known as the lead guitarist of the American hard rock band Guns N' Roses, with whom he has achieved worldwide success in the late 80s and early 90s. Born July 1965, dead or alive, Hayesy.
Listen to Slash go in the background.
Yeah, that's the one. What do we think?
Yeah, I'm just going to, look, I think we both know that I'd be devastated if Slash died. He's very much alive.
He's alive.
Probably wearing a top hat too as we speak.
Correct, he's alive. But it means that Jodie still wins. 3-1 it was. Jodes, well done. Comeback series we're on.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, like just let's go with this.
Yeah.
Big show coming up tomorrow.
Yes, we do have a significant show tomorrow. It's Tuesday, so that means Taboo Topics.
Taboo Topic Tuesday. First class and 50k. More chances to get on the standby list and exclusive invites for Novus Red Room. That's fast approaching too, by the way.
I can't. This time of year, I'm literally out every night this week, and it's all work stuff. But, well, except for Snoop Dogg. That's just pleasure.
Snoop Dogg. Because you were like, I've got to go to Snoop Dogg on Wednesday. Nobody else has to go to Snoop Dogg.
It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Have you interviewed Snoop Dogg?
No, I haven't. No, I never have. No, I haven't. I interviewed Snoop Dogg's pole dancers, though, last week, and I've still got the bruises from doing a pole dance on camera. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that, Andrew.
Thank God this isn't a visual medium.
Look at it. Look at my bruise.
Enjoy the rest of your day, folks, and just know that you haven't seen what I've just seen. So feel good about that.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919.